Hi, everyone.
I'm Benjamin, and this is Heidi.
We're going to talk about silence today, so don't worry. We're not going to do the whole episode. That would be so many pieces of paper.
Oh, it would be so uncomfortable.
But first, we want to say thanks to all of our patrons out there who help support all that we're doing. And we just want to give you a little update from our Christmas concerts that so many of you came to and helped support. We raised over $1,400 for Compassion Connect, and that was matched. So really, you all raised $2,800. Good job. So thank you very much. Woohoo!
It was really, really good. It was really, really good. So as you guessed, we're going to be talking about silence today.
You're way better at that than I am, because I'm not known for being a silent type of individual. It's okay.
It's okay, though. Yeah, you're getting a whole lot better at it.
Getting better.
This is like one of the rhythms that we've really been trying to incorporate into our life this year. And a lot of it's because we live in a really noisy area, city, and it's really hard to find places like that where it's noise-free. But a lot of people have a hard time with silence.
Yeah, I contribute to much of the noise in the world, so.
So do I. My noise footprint. But, people have a hard time with silence when you start to talk to them about it. I know one of the reasons I have a hard time with silence is because I feel like I should be getting something done. My default programming is to take a nap, and I'm aware of that. So anytime I stop doing something, or if I'm just being intentional about being still and quiet, it feels like I'm doing something wrong.
You feel guilty about
it?
I
do. I feel really guilty about it. What about you? Do you have things that come up when you're doing that?
Yeah, I mean, I just always feel the need to have noise on. Like, even if I'm not watching the TV, I want the TV on. I want there to be something in the background going on. Or if I'm in a group of people, my first tendency is to try to fill the space.
Yeah. But
then you sometimes end up saying things that you shouldn't say because you're just flapping your gums and you're just... So, I think we're often just around nonstop talking noise. So yeah, it's hard for me.
It is hard, but like it's important for us to do. I think another reason why people struggle with silence is because it kind of forces them to feel things that maybe that their busyness is keeping them from having to feel or deal with. Yeah. And that can be really hard too. So how have you benefited from silence this whole month that we've been trying to do it?
Yeah, I mean, especially mostly the last week or so, I've really tried to do it. I went for a walk over at the Grotto is a place in Portland where it's like a Catholic gardens and stuff, and it's really quiet. And so by being quiet, there's just things that I wouldn't have noticed if I was being noisy and so there's still sound in silence too, like nature and the wind, and it makes me pay attention to, am I breathing or not? I mean, I'm always breathing a little bit because I'm still alive.
It's more of how fast are you breathing?
How fast am I breathing? My mind's racing. What am I thinking about when I'm not getting stuff done? It's a good time to pray, and so yeah, I had a good time, and I'm trying most mornings to start it by just being quiet and having peacefulness before I go into the craziness of the day.
That's good. I think for me, it calms my anxiety. That's one thing I've noticed that it does. It helps me not think about all the things I either have to do or could go wrong, in the day that's ahead.
There's so many potentials.
There's so many potentials, and our brain just operates on potentials. And so being able to set that aside helps me to kind of go into the day as it is versus how I'm going into the day as how I'm afraid it might be, which that's been really beneficial for me. For creatives, I think that silence helps you create honest art. I really do. Because if you're creating just because you feel like you're supposed to, that's going to affect the quality of your work. And if you're not really being honest with yourself and avoiding all the negative stuff, then you're not going to be creating from a place of honesty. And so I think that authentic work, silence can only help the creation of that. So your prompt for this week, can you guess what it is? is to zip it. To help you, we're going to... is to zip it. That's your prompt for this week, to zip it. So to help you with that, what we're going to do is... I took a walk last week.
Did you take a walk?
I went up to Angel's Rest, which is in the gorge. It's beautiful. And I took my phone with me, and I took another little nature video because I saw a bunch of crows flying in the sky and just...
As opposed to flying
on the ground.
On the ground.
They fly different. You observe flight differently the higher up you are, though. It's pretty cool. So I took a video of that and put a little mood music behind it. It's only about a minute long. But you can start being silent by just watching that video and just being present. That's all you got to do. Simple prompt. And then create from that space.
Yeah, do that.
Do that. All right, well, that is what we have for today.
Short and simple.
Short and simple. Go be quiet. We'll see you next week. Bye.